Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love MMA as much as I do. Apparently, Jon Jones turned down the fight with Tom Aspinall for UFC 300 or whatever it was. Tom Aspinall should be happy. Look, and as much as a great fighter I believe Aspinall is and will be when it's his time, when Jones and Stipe are gone, I don't think he'd beat Jon Jones right now. Look, here's the thing. And you're thinking, well, how come you think Stipe beats Jon Jones? Well, it's simple. Stipe's style is really good. He can wrestle if he needs to. Now, I know he's not anywhere near the level of wrestler that Cormier or Jones are, but his style makes him tough to deal with. He's in your face the whole time. He doesn't get tired. He's willing to grind you out with his dirty boxing and just get in your face, and he does have knockout power. And he just won't go away. He's like a little Wolverine. Once he gets attached to you, he's a disciplined fighter on top of that. Not to say Aspinall isn't. And clearly he's a more talented fighter than Stipe is. But Aspinall has shown in the past he's susceptible to being beat because he doesn't stick to his game plan, or he just gets beat by a guy who's more talented. I think Aspinall would be more liable to make those mistakes, leave himself open than Stipe would at this point in his career. Now, again, could he beat Jon Jones? Definitely could. But in my opinion, if I had to pick, I'd pick Jon Jones. Jon Jones doesn't have anything to prove at this point anyway. I mean, who is anybody to make comments about him or say anything wrong? I kind of get the UFC 151 fight when he turned down Chael Sonnen, but he's proven it to this point. It doesn't really matter. I mean, Jon Jones kind of has the right to pick and choose who he wants to fight. He doesn't have anything to prove by fighting Tom Aspinall. I think he would beat him easier than he would Stipe at this point because, again, Stipe is a seasoned vet, a lot like him. And if he beats Stipe, he's just a better fighter, not because Stipe makes mistakes or leaves openings, you know. And I don't think he'll beat Stipe either. That's just my opinion, but I think people are overreacting to his UFC 300 fight being turned down. I mean, he's the GOAT at light heavyweight. He's one of the greatest fighters of all time, period. At least, if not the best of all time. People need to leave him alone. I mean, come on. Jon Jones beats anybody any day of the week if he wants to, at his best night. And at worst, loses to someone like Ngannou or even Stipe on his worst day. And even then, he could still beat either of those guys just like that. That's just what it is. I mean, there's a reason why nobody has wanted to face Jon Jones for the 3 years he didn't fight. I'm just saying, outside of Ngannou.